The latest chapter, All Things Wicked, brought with it a new type of perk, Invocations. Invocations require you to go to the basement and sit in a circle for 2 minutes. Every individual who joins you increases the speed of the process by 100% if they have an invocation perk equipped, or by 50% if they do not. Invocations are designed to give you a penalty in exchange for a significant benefit. The penalty is applied only to the person who started the invocation and applied only once. All invocation perks are disabled thereafter for the rest of the trial. We have a grand total of 1 invocation perk, that is Invocation Weaving Spiders, which reduces the repair charges of all generators in the trial by 10 in exchange for you being injured and broken for the remainder of the trial. Weaving Spiders will not apply to gens that are blocked. It worked in the PTB, but it doesn't now. I have a video on this, and here's DBD Dev and Community Manager Mandy confirming that this is not a bug, but in fact the intended design. So let's talk about this via a quick cost-benefit comparison. As a survivor, you have to find the shack and then spend up to 2 minutes performing the invocation. Let's say this will take roughly 2.5 minutes or 150 seconds. You're then extremely vulnerable for the rest of the trial, going down in 1 hit and not being able to heal. If every chase was to end in you being hooked, you've just sacrificed 3 health states. Realistically, let's double that number. You win half your chases, you lose the other half, and ultimately you die. In this scenario, you lose 6 potential health states in chases. The whole point of chasing in DBD is to tie up the killer with something while your teammates repair generators. So the fact that your chases are now cut in half is substantial, especially when you consider the fact that you've just spent maybe 150 seconds in order to get in this state in the first place. Also, taking a hit is sometimes a reasonable strategy for prolonging a chase, a bit like sacrificing a pawn in chess. So we need to take into account that you're now permanently at not only a material disadvantage, but a tactical one as well. Not to mention the fact that you'll be substantially easier to track because of blood pools and grunting. That is a further technical disadvantage. For this, you get 10 charges off of every generator in the game. Let's be kind and assume that none of them are blocked, right? That's 70 charges total. Now let's talk about that number. Yes, it can't be undone. The killer can't kick those gens to remove that progress, but it's only saving you at most, 50 charges, because only 5 gens can be completed. Do you know how long it'd take to repair 50 charges normally? Well, survivors repair at a base rate of 1 charge per second, so the answer is 50 seconds. That's right, you've just given yourself a significant material and tactical penalty and spent approximately 150 seconds performing an action in order to save you and your teammates 50 seconds. And that's assuming that none of the generators are currently blocked. Invocations are a super cool idea, and I like that Behavior is looking at what new features can be added within the existing gameplay of Dead by Daylight, but this is a terrible perk when you run the numbers. There is a non-quantitative benefit to all 7 generators requiring 10 less charges that can't be factored into any numerical analysis, but it doesn't change the fact that you're still only really saving 50 seconds. Even if Invocations were instant, I still don't think this is worth it. Even if, say, No Mither gave all gens 10 charges instantly, I would still think it probably not a very good perk. So the fact that you have to spend up to 120 seconds, maybe more, to find their basement, to apply its effect is crazy to me. What do you guys think of this perk? Do you reckon I'm overreacting here? Or do you think it is actually some kind of underrated gem? Let me know in the comments. Today's question comes from Scoop5. Why aren't you Scoop canned anymore? Anyway, they say, I'd love to just hear a recap on what's going on in your life at the minute and what your plans are for the channel summed up. Right now I'm working in financial technology, working on an app that's aiming to revolutionize the financial planning industry. That's my 9 to 5 anyway. In the evenings I'm spending time working on videos, going to the gym, watching Ipswich Town get promoted for the 2nd season in a row, and spending time with my family. I'm also working on an EP with my progressive rock band, The Round Window, which is super exciting. Here is a very short preview. I've had a few questions about why I started making videos again after such a long break, and it's a fairly simple one to answer. When I started working full-time, I put a lot of focus into my work, and my creative projects fell by the wayside. After leaving my previous place of employment for where I work now, I looked back on the 8 months I've been with them and realized that I'd done approximately nothing for myself. I've always had big ambitions and goals and dropped all of them to give my full output to a company I ended up leaving. So, reprioritizing and getting back on top of my creative output was paramount. I love making these videos, and DBD is, even after all of these years, still my default game, so it makes sense to work here. I'm still working on some games as well. Check out my second channel for info on those, and there's a bunch more stuff I'm hoping to get back on top of. I'll be studying a master's from September, for example. Right now, my plan is to just keep rebuilding this channel. We've gone from getting 40 to 50k views a video to 10k views being a 1 of 10 spot in my analytics. There's a lot to do, and we have a long way to go to even get back to where we used to be, but having this particular perpetual treadmill to work on that is entirely my own is a lot of fun and very rewarding. That's what I'm focusing on at the minute. No big grand ambitions. No, oh, I have to get 100k by the end of the year, or probably 50k maybe by the end of the year would be amazing. It's just having fun and just doing what I can. Sorry, that was a really long reply. That's like double the length of this video, but that's where I'm at. That's why I'm here, and we'll see where it goes. As always, a big thank you to my patrons, Novakek, Lilith Alucard, and channel manager, Chipstar878, along with channel members, Nova, Howsey, Chipstar878 again, and Meme Lord. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.